JWC, Vk3, FTLF.
Heard your two earlier calls, but I had the head down and the soldering iron in the other hand, so I just couldn't respond. You said you were studying, Tom. I'm just curious, what line of study are you taking at this stage? Go ahead.
Yeah, Vk3jwc, Vk3FTLM. I'm in year 10 at school.
Roger. Well done. Good. And what pursuit do you think that you'll use this education for? Have you got any sort of thoughts of what you'd like to do and where to go? Go ahead.
Yeah, Vk3jwc, Vk3FTLM. And honestly, mate, I've got no idea where I want to take it. I've honestly got no idea. I've got a couple of ideas. Well, when I say I've got no idea, I bounce around between going, I want to do this, no, but I want to do that. So in all honesty, mate, I've got no idea what I'm going to do. Back to you.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's just as good. The whole world is your oyster, that's for sure. And I'm sort of at the other end of the scale, as you've seen, the age scale. So, but I still thoroughly enjoy getting the head down and pursuing a particular issue. Interesting about amateur radio, but yesterday just listening around and Vk3jwc came up wanting a report, and he and I went to school together, so we've renewed a friendship that's been quiet for many, many years. Yeah. And have you decided yet what you're getting for lunch? Vk3FTLM, Vk3jwc?
Yeah, Vk3jwc, Vk3FTLM. Yeah, mate, I'm probably just going to make myself a sandwich of some sort, maybe put a bit of cheese in a sandwich and make it toasty or something under those lines. But yeah, I was just curious. But yeah. So what exactly are you building?
The power supply together at the moment. I started on a few. I was hacking the ATX power supplies, but I wasn't sure that the power supply, having taken off the protection on the voltage, the power supply wouldn't just run amok. As one of the things to jump it up from 12 to 13.8 volts is to remove the protection circuit from it. I made a crowbar circuit, but I still wasn't happy, so I ceased that, went looking for another possible. And there are a number of them in magazines using the LM723 IC, which gives current and voltage limitation. So I'm just finishing off one of those. At the moment, 22S is being powered by just an ATX running on, getting 12 volts only, but without any modification at all. This will enable me to take it to 13.8 volts. So, and just finishing it off along with a lot of other projects on the bench here, Vk3FTLM, Vk3jwc.
Yeah, Vk3jwc, Vk3FTLM. Excuse my ignorance, I'm not very much of a power supply expert, but are those linear or switch mode power supplies?
The ATX is a switch mode power supply out of the previous vintage of desktop computers. It produces 12 volts at a reasonable current power, normally mobile rigs in a stationary situation. The LM723 is a linear power supply, just a transformer down and then control it from there. And the 22S type equipment only runs quite low current, 2 to 3 amps. So I'm producing a 10 amp power supply and just only dragging 2 amps out of it, so it's just idling along. certainly I'll be looking for something a bit more hefty as I go downstream, but everything in its due case. Good. I was talking about PCB manufacture the other day, and there was something else that I had in mind that I want to put to you, but I can't remember. That's what comes of old age, Tom. I'll let you get off to your sandwich, and I'll get back to my soldering iron. Vk3FTOM, Vk3jwc.
Yeah, Vk3jwc, Vk3FTOM. No worries, mate. 7 threes. Cheers. Vk3FTOM will be listening.